It's 6:30. We're going to call the meeting to order. I would like to remind everyone, if you are speaking into your mic, to press the button so those online can hear. Mr. Whalen will lead the prayer, and Ms. Hayes will lead the Pledge of Allegiance.
No, let's pray. Lord God Almighty, you exhibiting your word through the Spirit, with His love, joy, peace, patience, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, self-control, and you say against such things there is no law. I ask that you help us exhibit these characteristics tonight as we be with each other, as we both lead this through over the next couple of years. We're going to be organized, so please help us be respectful, honorable, and represent the people of this county, Stephenson County, and the world well. I ask that in Jesus' name.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this time, I would like to invite the Honorable Circuit Court Judge Hauser up to administer the oath to the newly elected county board members. All that had gotten to know because you were joining along in front of the judge.
Please raise your right hands and repeat after me. I, Stephenson, having been elected to the Stephenson County Board, in the county of Stephenson, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the Stephenson County Board to the best of my ability.
Well, welcome, Dale.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Brooke Dininger at your service, sir.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I've seen you in action.
was I supposed to? I didn't. I was here early.
Judge,
Judge,
we have one more.
I didn't get to
Okay.
sign
I
one.
was hiding it.
I,
Were you sworn in?
no. I'm
Okay,
on a
we will
I'm
proceed
on a 4-year term.
with
Carl.
roll call. Ronnie Bush.
Here.
Samuel Newton.
Here.
Luann Hayes.
Here.
Todd McKenna.
Here.
William Hadley.
Here.
Dale Diddens.
Here.
Lynette Williams.
Here.
Adam Modero.
Here.
Larry Jogers.
Here.
Brooke Deininger.
Here.
Scott Helms.
Present.
Jackie DeMeester.
Here.
Nicole Baker.
Present.
Steve Frick.
Present.
Brian Brandt.
Present.
Tim Whalen.
Yes, ma'am.
16 present, 0 absent. Is there a motion to approve the agenda?
So go. Second.
Motion by Mr. Bush, second by Mr. Diddens. Is there any discussion on the agenda? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. We will proceed with public comment. You can come up to stand here. Public comment is limited to 3 minutes.
Good evening. I'm Brian Brandt from District I. Congratulations and a warm welcome to the newly elected members to the County Board, and I look forward to serving with all of you. Our first decision is to elect a leader, the very important position of County Board Chairman. Let me begin with a real short story. I was traveling, and I had stopped at a Culver's, needed a bite to eat, and inside the Culver's was a group of young women, obviously a volleyball team. And I remember clearly the saying that was printed on the back of their shirts. And it said, "Let your performance do the talking." And I never forgot that. And I'm convinced Mr. Scott Helms has that same shirt somewhere underneath that signature sport coat of his. Really, there's little I need to say, for it's his performance as chairman that says it all. It's abundantly clear to me that the entire county has benefited greatly from Mr. Helms' contributions. And further to the point, I believe Mr. Helms' second term as chairman would build upon the successes of his first. As chairman, Mr. Helms devoted countless hours attending practically every committee meeting. He truly has had his fingers on the pulse of the county government. Many times it's Mr. Helms who's asking the hard questions for the benefit of us all. And when he isn't asking the question, he's often providing the answer. Mr. Helms has a vast knowledge of important aspects of the county government, not only areas like finance and budgets, but areas such as human resources, public safety, public health, TIF districts, and levies, just to name a few. His leadership abilities and his experience in building teams will continue to translate into productive county government. Furthermore, Mr. Helms is an attentive listener too, who is willing to peel back the layers of an onion and then engage in open and frank discussion about it. I doubt if anyone is more motivated and dedicated to building a stronger community than Mr. Helms. In short, it's all about letting your performance do the talking. While much good work has been done, more hard work remains. And I believe our best path forward starts by re-electing Mr. Helms as Stephenson County Board Chairman. Thank you.
Is there any other public comment? With no further, Mr. Stovall?
Good evening. Welcome all the new county board members. I look forward to working with all of you like I have for the past 2 years. I think we've had a good relationship, and I do look forward to working with you. It is my honor to speak about Chairman Scott Helms and his tremendous contributions to the Stephenson County Sheriff's Office and our community as a whole. Chairman Helms has been a dedicated leader who has continuously worked to improve the safety, service, and infrastructure within our county buildings and our county. One of his most impactful initiatives was the creation of the Crime Suppression Unit. Under his leadership and the approved funding, this unit has enhanced our ability to proactively combat crime, providing invaluable support to our law enforcement team and making our neighborhoods safer. Chairman Helms has also saw the need for our social services director, recognizing the importance of addressing the broader needs of our community. This role has made a real difference in supporting individuals and families who may be struggling to ensure that they receive the necessary resources and assistance. In addition to these critical programs, Chairman Helms approved much-needed building upgrades at both the courthouse and the jail. His efforts included essential improvements to the HVAC systems and the elevators, ensuring that both facilities are more efficient, comfortable, and functional for the staff, inmates, and the public alike. Chairman Scott Helms' leadership and visions have left a lasting positive impact on the Stephenson County Sheriff's Office and the community it serves. His contributions have made us stronger, safer, and better equipped to face the challenges of today and the future. Thank you, Chairman Helms, for your unwavering commitment to my office and our county. Thank you.
Hi, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Nate Louie. I have served Stephenson County in some capacity for 14 out of the last 15 years. 12 of those years in the circuit clerk's office, with 8 of those as circuit clerk and the last 2 as the IT director of Stephenson County. Today, I stand before you to express my support for Scott Helms as our chairman. Scott has consistently demonstrated his dedication to our county, his commitment to responsible governance, and his vision for a brighter future for Stephenson County. When I decided to come back to Stephenson County almost 2 years ago, the current administration played a huge part in my decision. Scott and I have not always agreed on everything in the past, but I also never had to guess where he stood. The last 2 years has more than likely been the most advanced this county has seen from an IT standpoint, with upgrades in security and efficiencies in which I had never seen in my previous 12 years here. Something I called and discussed with Scott before deciding to come back to the county. I didn't want to come back and just spin my wheels and not be able to put a plan in place. Regardless of the differences that you may have with Scott, you cannot deny the progress that has been made as a collective board with Scott as the chairman. No disrespect to anyone who sits on this board, but I have no interest in going back to the way we were. I was a de facto IT guy as a circuit clerk when I was here before, and we are light years ahead of where we were when I left. Thank you.
Is there any other public comment? Seeing none, we will move into the nominations for chairman. We'll explain the nominating procedures. We will go by nominating and have a second for the position of county board chairman. We will then ask that individual if they accept the nomination. Once nominations are closed, the matter will be up for discussion. Once the discussion concludes, we will do a voice vote by name. The first individual to receive a majority vote will become the chairman and assume the role of chairman. We will now open up for nominations. Are there any nominations? You have to click your button. Mr. Brandt.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. It is with great pleasure and distinct privilege I nominate Scott Helms.
Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Are there any other nominations? Seeing that, nominations are closed. Is there any discussion? Lynette? Yes, you have the floor.
In October, I'm sorry, let me start again. In 2022, on the night of the reorganization of the county court, I gave public comment and spoke of many things. One of those was my objection to Mr. Hines and his wife Stephanie Hines being county treasurer. And both being in positions of authority. I feel that it is technically inappropriate for the husband and wife to be in an authoritative position in the county being in the same county. I will be voting no on the vote for Mr. Helms to become the Stephenson County Board Chair. Has to be held.
Just green.
When it's green, that means it's on.
Should I repeat? Much
No.
better.
No.
Would you like her to repeat? If she wants to. Do you want to repeat it in the mic?
I would like the public to hear what I've
Okay,
got to say.
Okay, please repeat it.
In 2022, on the night of the reorganization of the county board, I gave public comment and spoke of many things. One of those was my objection to Mr. Helms and his wife Stephanie Helms, county treasurer, both being in positions of authority for Stephenson County. I feel it is ethically inappropriate for a husband and wife to be in authoritative positions in the county during the same time. I will be voting no on the vote for Mr. Helms to become the Stephenson County Board Chair.
Mr. Jogers?
Thank you. I will definitely be voting for Scott Helms as chairman again. I think everyone else should too. He has done a fantastic job leading the way forward with clear, common sense goals, and is always a steady voice of reason and logic in our county meetings. Thankfully, he is willing to serve again as our chairman, hopefully. During my first county board meeting 4 years ago, I saw right away that when Scott speaks, people listen. He was and still is the best leader on this board, I believe. Please vote yes. Thank you.
Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, we will proceed with the vote. The vote on the floor is to elect Scott Helms as the Stephenson County Chairman. Brian Brandt.
Yes.
Tim Whalen.
Yes.
Ronnie Bush.
Yes.
Samuel Newton.
Aye.
Luann Hayes.
Yes.
Todd McKenna.
Yes.
William Hadley.
No.
Dale Diddens.
Yes.
Lynette Williams.
No.
Adam Mottero.
Aye.
Larry Jogers.
Aye.
Brooke Deininger.
Yes.
Scott Helms.
Aye.
Jackie DeMeester.
Yes.
Nicole Baker.
Aye.
Steve Frick. 14A, 2 nay, motion carries. I welcome the new chairman, Scott Helms, up to assume the position.
Thank you, everyone. We'll move on to the next item on the agenda, which is nominations for vice chairman. Is there a nomination to be made for vice chair? Mr. Jogurst?
Yes, I would like to nominate Tim Whalen.
Okay, is there a second? And Mr. Brandt. Are there any other nominations for vice chairman? Mr. Whalen, are you willing to accept the nomination for vice chairman? Okay, I will open it up for comment from any board members. Are there any comments? Mr. Whalen, did you press your button?
I would just like to say it's been a privilege to serve with you all the last 2 years, and I'm very thankful for this opportunity to serve the people of this county. I'd like to do it honorably, with integrity, with purpose, and would ask for your vote for vice chair. If anything happens to Scott along the way, I will step in and do the best job I can. I'll just put it that way. But I don't see him giving up anytime soon. I've never seen a guy that works any harder than him. So, thank you.
Any other comments? Okay, seeing none, Madam Clerk, would you please take roll?
Larry Jogers.
Aye.
Brooke Deininger.
Aye.
Scott Helms.
Aye.
Jackie DeMeester. Nicole Baker. Steve Frick.
No.
Brian Brandt. Tim Whalen.
Yes.
Ronnie Bush. Samuel Newton. Luann Hayes. Todd McKenna. William Hadley.
No.
Dale Diddens.
Aye.
Lynette Williams. Adam Modero.
Aye.
14A, 2 nay, motion carries.
Very good. Congratulations. I will just have some brief remarks. Thank you all for your continued confidence in the plan that I put forth 2 years ago. To those that continue to support the push for modernization and away from partisan politics, I'm excited to work with you over the next 2 years. For those of you that still do not support planning strategically, the plan to strengthen law enforcement and social services, fixing our roads, supporting economic development, striving to eliminate duplicative services, and cleaning up Stephenson County, I implore you to look past party politics and instead show the Stephenson County taxpayers that we are stronger and better together than fractured and apart. My door is always open to you, all of you. Thank you again for your support and confidence. With that, I'll move on to committee appointments. Would you mind passing those out, please? I'll do this in alphabetical order of committee. The Administration Committee will be chaired by Larry Jogerst. Brooke Deininger will be vice chair. Committee members are Steve Frick, Luann Hayes, Adam Modero. Court Services, Dale Diddens will be chair. Todd McKenna will be vice chair. Committee members will be Jackie DeMeester, William Hadley, and Lynette Williams. Finance and Procurement, committee members will be Chairman Tim Whalen, Vice Chair Larry Jogerst, committee members Nicole Baker, Dale Diddens, Steve Frick, Ronnie Bush, and Brian Brandt. Nursing Center,
Thank you, my love.
Nicole Baker will be chairperson, Tim Whalen will be vice chair. Committee members will be Ronnie Bush, Jackie DeMeester, and William Hadley. Planning and Development, Steve Frick will be chair, Nicole Baker will be vice chair. Committee members will be Dale Diddens, Brian Brandt, and Tim Whalen. Public Property and Safety, committee members, Ronnie Bush will be chairman, Luann Hayes will be vice chair, Todd McKenna, Brooke Deininger, and Sam Newton will be committee members. And last but not least, for Public Works, chairman will be Brian Brandt, Sam Newton will be vice chair. Committee members, I see I've made a mistake already. Lynette Williams, Larry Jogerst, and Adam Modero. I believe your copy says Kurt Copleen, so I apologize for that. Any questions on committee assignments? Seeing none, we'll go to public comment. Is there anyone that would like to give public comment? Okay, there is no new business. Is there a motion to adjourn until December 19th by Mr. Bush,
So moved.
seconded by Mrs. Hayes? Any discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? Thank you, everyone.